Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of the EV Weekly Wrapped. I'm Roland and let's get straight into the news. So this week we have all of these manufacturers here on the right hand side. So let's jump straight into the first one. This week we've got some updates on Zeekr. So the 009, the Big Daddy, the luxury MPV that we're all waiting for, or at least I'm waiting for, to see on our roads in Australia. So basically, the story with Zeekr 009 this week is it's been ADR approved. So what does that mean? That means we are one step closer to seeing the vehicle on our shores. And so the ADR approval essentially consists of two parts. It's got a 6-seater variant that's been approved over here. So you'll see here seating options 6. You'll then see also a 7-seater option. So yeah, there you have it. Now it is also a very, very heavy car. 2.87 tons, 2,870 kilograms as tare mass. So that's very, very heavy. And it's also a really big and long car. But let me jump over to some of the more interesting information, which kind of gives you a hint of what's to come in terms of specs that we could find out. So if I jump onto the next slide, here's some of the stuff. So I've got some information on the front motor, some information on the rear motor, tyre and rim specifications. So let's start off with the front motor. So 200 kilowatts front motor, and you'll see here this F4U, F6, F6 and F7, that's the 6-seater variant and the 7-seater variant. And these are standard, which means both of them have a front engine, or front motor, sorry, with 200 kilowatts. On the rear over here, on the next bit here, we've also got 250 that is standard across both variants for the 6 and 7-seater. What does that mean? That means at this point in time, based on what has been or what has gone through the ADR approval from Zeekr, 450 kilowatts combined power, 200 at the front, 250 at the rear. Amazing power, 450. Really looking forward to potentially driving this one day. Now, tyre and rim specification. So we can see here standard is 255/50 R19, and it is for standard front and rear, so it's going to be a full square set, and it doesn't look like it's going to be any different offset as well, so it'd be straight 46 offset over here, so that's pretty much almost flat. Now, looking further down, you can see here option front and rear on both variants is the 20-inch. So basically the car will come with the 255/50 R19. You will have the option of going up to the 20-inch, which means you get 10mm wider tread, but you get 5% less tire profile, so slightly thinner, just to ensure that you've got, I guess, a similar or same rolling diameter. So yeah, there you go. How exciting is that? Are you guys excited for it? I mean, I don't know how many they'd sell, considering it's going to be in the absolute upper premium market, but yeah, it's a car I'm really looking forward to. So there you go, Zeekr 009. Alright, let's move on. Next one here is Cadillac Lyriq. So Cadillac has officially launched down under. The website's absolutely up, so you guys can jump onto it. It's CadillacANZ.com. So it's apparently opening this month, or it's open now, and they'll accept orders very, very soon. Now, some of the quotes in terms of the car from the marketing team. Let me read it out to you. So, the Lyriq luxury SUV promises standout design, superior technology, and unparalleled performance with two different models available for Australia and New Zealand, which is the luxury and the sport. In terms of specs, I've laid them out here. 388 kilowatts, 610 Newton meters of torque, 102 kilowatt hour battery, 530 Ks for WLTP rated cycle. In terms of vehicle warranty, 5 years unlimited. You've also got 5 years roadside assistance as part of that. And then you've also got the 5-year scheduled servicing and the scheduled services as part of that as well. And then battery, 8 years at 160,000 kilometers. Now, what about the price? Let me tell you guys the price. Luxury, which is the base spec, is from $117,000 plus on-road costs. And you've got the sport variant, which is available from $119,000 plus on-road costs. So it does say, though, the pricing for these two variants includes GST and LCT, but it excludes government charges, on-road costs, and any other optional extras. Now, in terms of difference, so there's only $2,000 difference, right, between the prices, but they're saying that they are primarily found in aesthetic signatures. So luxury, and I'm just going to read it off off the website, luxury is crafted for a sophisticated journey and sport is designed for expressive power and presence. Luxury is adorned with chrome characteristics associated with understated elegance, while sport is more performance orientated and features a greater amount of dark trim. So yeah, there you have it. Looks like this model that I've got here for the photos, it looks like there's a fair bit of chrome, so I would say that that is going to be the luxury model. But what do you guys think? Do you like the car? And do you have one on order? If you do, would love to hear from you guys as well. But let's get moving on to the next one. So the next piece of news is Mercedes-Benz Van.EA. So Mercedes-Benz is essentially using its vans division to launch a new electrical van architecture called the Van.EA. I presume EA is electrical architecture, potentially. They're saying it's going to be introduced in 2026. So we're almost towards the end of 2024. So there's a year and a bit potentially until that would release. Now they're saying here, this modular, scalable architecture will eventually underpin all newly developed medium and large vans. So it's currently testing prototypes of the Van.EA models on public roads, with cold weather testing to take place later this year. Now some key call outs here. So it says here, new architecture allows for clear differentiation between privately positioned vans in the luxury segment and commercial vans in the premium segment. What does that mean? That means that we would potentially see a bigger difference between the EQV in terms of the next version versus the Vito. And the EQV is essentially the passenger variant of the Vito, which is the commercial variant. And they essentially look the same today, with the exception of the glass windows for the back is essentially just like white paint or whatever color car you get. It's just all covered for the Vito, since it's a commercial people mover. Similar to kind of what you see here in this picture here. So yeah. Now, other notes that I've got here, Mercedes-Benz has previously confirmed it will further extend the top end of its product portfolio moving forward, which means that the EQV potentially could be, I guess, a mid or even an entry spec for the people mover segment. So it could potentially be that they're going even more luxury. So they're probably going to be knocking on Mercedes Maybach doors for something cool. So who knows? Watch this space. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, let's jump over to Toyota and Subaru. So they're basically working together. They've been working together for a long time. They've built the Toyota 86, the Subaru BRZ, and from the EV side of things, you've got the Subaru Solterra, you've then got the Toyota BZ4X. So they're saying that their second jointly developed EV is going to come in 2026. So not too far away. And yeah, they're saying Nikkei Asia also reports that the production of both new models will begin around January 2026, which essentially is a year and a bit away, where they actually do produce up to 20,000 vehicles a month. So yeah, there's no other information. There's no specific confirmation of specs or anything like that. So I'll keep you guys posted when we find out more. Alright, let's move on. The next one here, we've got a really cool car, Renault Twingo E-Tech. So this car will return for the 4th generation. Now it's going to go electric this time around. So the previous version essentially was petrol or ICE. Apparently this car here was revealed last year as a concept in November, which was the Twingo Legend. And yeah, it was expected to influence the new generation of electric city car. So looks really cute, really small. Looks yeah, the curved lights to me kind of make it look like eyes, like cheery eyes. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think, yeah, it's a tiny car, so hopefully it's got decent range. Good enough for you guys to get around the suburbs or, you know, as a city car. So, yeah, fingers crossed. All we know is planned production from 2026, roughly 32,450 Australian dollars in terms of the conversion. You know, it might be a bit different if we do get that over here, but we are going to see it in more light as soon as it hits the Paris Motor Show, which is due to commence sometime over the next week. So it'll probably be next week's update. Watch this space. Next one here, Honda 0 Series. So Honda will introduce a total of 7 0 Series models globally by 2030. It will include small, medium and large models. Now, I do have a video here that I'm going to play for you guys. So it appears that it's obviously a work in progress because it's running on a Windows operating system. And it is seen in a Honda Accord that essentially has been converted to EVs. So yeah, They're saying 7 models by 2030, small, medium, large, and this is a prototype, or at least a prototype screen of what they've done. So let's listen to this.
If you push the digital VTEC button, please raise the engine speed around 6,000 slowly. By changing the VTEC valve time change.
Interesting.
A few seconds. Yeah, changed.
Wow.
What do you guys think? Reminds me of the Ioniq 5N. But I love a Honda. I'm a Honda boy at heart. My first car was Honda. Is that a sign of things to come? I don't know, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted when we find out more. Alright, let's jump over to the next one. So you guys may recall Mini JCW, which is John Cooper Works, the Cooper and the Aceman. Cooper was the 3-door version, and the Aceman was the 5-door version. Basically they're saying that in the Mondial de l'Automobile 2024, there is an event there. It's apparently going to kick off and it's going to be unveiled properly in October, on October 14th, so just next week. So yeah, it'll be at that Paris event, and it's worth noting that these cars are actually produced in China as part of BMW's group joint venture with GWM, which is Great Wall Motors. So yeah, they're produced in China. That's some of the pictures that we've seen there, and it's going to be unveiled next week officially, so I'll keep you guys posted. Guys, it's finally here. Kia's Model Y rival competitor, the EV5. Pricing is confirmed, specs are confirmed, let's go. So, in terms of range, what do you guys get? So we've got 4 variations. You've got the Air, which is the standard range, in 2 variations. You'll see also a Earth and a GT line. So the Air, you've got standard range and long range. In Earth, you've just got long range, and then the GT line is long range. So 64.2 kilowatt hour for the entry model, and then 88.1 in all of the long range variants. Single motor, as you can see, for Air range, and then you've got dual motor 230 kilowatts in the all-wheel drive long range Earth and GT line. So how's that looking? So it's obviously coming in under the Model Y pricing for sure. You'll see here RRP 56,770, 61,170, 64,770, 71,770. So very, very sharp pricing. And if you look at the drive-away pricing there, it's actually it's pretty good. And you'll note also here that in terms of drive-away price for Western Australia, we include an additional $1,000 for Air and Earth variants and $2,000 for the GT line. Either way, top spec, just under $76,000. Hopefully you guys can negotiate a deal, but Kia, congratulations, and really looking forward to driving this one sometime soon, whether it's later this year or early next year. So fingers crossed. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Are you guys going to buy one? One thing that I noticed that is quite different to all of their electric cars so far is, based on looking at the photos, it looks like the charge port is on the front right over here, similar to the Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-tron GT. So yeah, what do you guys think of the overall looks of the vehicle? Have you guys got one on order? Are you guys going to buy one? You know, this car's obviously been delayed for quite a while. They originally wanted to launch it quite a few months ago, so fingers crossed. Obviously they've sorted out all the delays. Hopefully the deliveries come soon, and hope to see these on the roads, because yeah, I mean, some of the Kia EV5 Facebook groups, or the one Facebook group I think, and yeah, there seems to be a lot of interest in this car, so really looking forward to it. What I haven't seen yet is pictures of the front, so hopefully we've got some storage there as well, so it makes it very compelling in terms of space. But yeah, when we find out more, I'll keep you guys posted. So let's keep moving on. Alright, let's talk Tesla. So the We Robot event literally just kicked off today. So this is the Tesla Cybercab. What do you guys think? The long story short is it's a fully autonomous taxi. It's got a starting price of about under 30,000 US dollars, which works out to be roughly $45,000 in Australia. Two-seater vehicle only with storage. Production is slated to begin in 2026, before 2027, so potentially end of 2026. And yeah, so other details that I've got here: Cybercab features unique design, stainless steel exterior and inductive charging. No steering wheels, no pedals. It relies on Tesla's full self-driving technology, which is still yet to come in Australia. And it says here, Elon believes that the Cybercab will revolutionize transportation by making it easier and safer and more efficient. However, the success of this car is definitely going to be dependent on regulatory approval for the full autonomous driving. So yeah, what do you guys think? Drop some comments below on what you guys think. But let's move on to the next piece. Also on Tesla, they also unveiled the Tesla Robovan. What do you guys think? I personally think it kind of looks cool. The name Robovan really just also reminds me of Robocop, which to me it really brings that out here. It really looks like the helmet for Robocop, for the ones that do know that. All these light bars across here. I'll see if I can get a picture of Robocop here so you guys can see, but let me know what you guys think of the comparison. Anyways, Robovan can apparently carry 20 people or be used to transport goods. There is a boot that I didn't put the picture here, that this bit here opens up. Now Elon is essentially saying we're going to make this and it's going to look like that. We want to change the look of the roads because the future should look like the future. No pricing, no specs, no release date, nothing at all. I'll keep you guys posted when we find out more. Alright, and then let's look at the last one here. Social media updates. So, you guys may have seen all over the media all week Hurricane Milton. If you guys are ever watching this, then I hope you guys are okay. I hope everyone there is okay. But it's cool to see that Tesla is deploying mobile superchargers in Milton affected areas to keep cars charged. I do hope they then start to enable all of that V2G and all of those types of functions, V2L, you know, all that stuff to help enable the car to act like multiple power walls. But yeah, that's the news on that one. Then really awesome one. Kia UK is celebrating the brand's 80th birthday with the Pride EV electrical conversion of its 90s Super Mini with almost twice as much power as the original. So that means that it's going to have a crazy power to weight ratio. It's going to have the retro look, but it's going to have amazing power with no lag. I would love to see this implemented with a lot of the cars that I grew up with in the 90s, and a lot of the Japanese cars, all of those cool cars that are really, really bad from a maintenance side of things, that you can now chuck in these nice battery powered motors in for that zero maintenance or really low maintenance side of things. So can you guys imagine your favorite car from say the 80s or the 90s with next to no maintenance? You've got the looks, you've got the power as well, and yeah, so anyways, let me know what you guys think. And then the last one here is from Sawyer Merritt. GM's apparently launched the less expensive version of the Silverado EV called the LT trim. I won't go into too much details on that. Pause the video here if you guys want to take a read at all the specs, but I thought it was cool just to see another one from them. Hopefully it is a good car, and yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know. I'll dig more into this and then I'll put it on as a separate slide for next week. But yeah, that essentially takes us to the end of it. So as always, thank you so much for your support, guys. Hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you soon in the next one.